Good evening, guys. Welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 19th April current affairs. Myself, Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the current affairs. Before going to current affairs, here I want to tell you about good thing. That is, humanity will overcome pandemic, says Modi ji. What is humanity? That is helping others. What India did by exporting hydroxychloroquine drug to the other countries in this pandemic situation, India helped more countries like developed countries like USA, Israel, and Britain also. For this solidarity, Switzerland's Matterhorn mountains illuminated with Indian tricolor. That is a good thing for India. Next one, government nod mandatory for FDI from neighboring countries. Here we have to underline two important words. First one FDI and second one neighboring countries. First we will discuss what are the neighboring countries to India. They are Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Maldives. These are the neighboring countries. Next important word, that is FDI. What is FDI? That is foreign direct investment. What is foreign direct investment? The name itself defines. What are the countries apart from India? They are foreign countries like China or Sri Lanka or Maldives. If they want to try to invest or putting a company in India, that is known as foreign direct investment. Why India came up with this decision in this pandemic situation? Last week we have seen People's Bank of China has hold 1.01 stake hold in HDFC. That is through the portfolio investment, not by FDI, but also we have to take care of our FDI situation. Why? Because Chinese interest is trying to take over all Indian companies by doing this FDI also. For that, India came up with this FDI norm rules. The main motto is that preventing opportunity takeovers by Chinese entities. These norms who will give? There is a department for that. That is Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. This DPIIT given these norms for FDI. With this FDI norms, we can curtail some prevention or opportunity takeovers by Chinese entities. Next one, RT-PCR only confirmatory test, says government. Being an aspirant of APPSC Group 1 or Group 2, we have to read between the lines. Then only we will crack the exam. Otherwise, we will simply study reading is not enough for this exam. What is RT-PCR test and what is rapid antibody test? There is some slight difference is there. Rapid antibody tests for epidemiological studies surveillance in hotspots. Where are the cases are more, that is called as hotspots. Rapid antibody tests useful for hotspots. Whereas reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction is the gold standard frontline test for COVID-19 throughout world. This is the frontline test, that is RT-PCR test used by throughout world. The rapid antibody test gives us an idea about prevalence of disease in a particular area. If suppose we have taken any area or any state or any district, we have to see how many cases in a particular hotspot or how many cases in a particular district. By applying this rapid antibody test, we can get some particular data. After generating the data generated by surveillance through rapid testing can be used for contact tracing if any positive case arise in area. If suppose any positive case arise in a hotspot, from that data we can trace other persons also. This rapid antibody test gives more results to our medicine sector. Next one, RT-PCR is a gold standard frontline test for COVID-19. Next one, IIT Bombay develops IT solutions to help with physical distancing. To curtail, to prevent or to curb the COVID-19, social distancing or physical distancing is the most important. For that, IIT Bombay came up with two different solutions. For one is for doctors, and second one is for vendors in local markets. What are the solutions they are giving? The first one, systems connecting people to medical help avoiding queues are in use. Suppose if affected people are there, they are contacting doctors. They are they are standing in a queues. That is very hectic situation. To reduce that situation, IIT Bombay came up with some IT solutions. That is worldwide help for doctors. Worldwide help for doctors. That is, there are two types of doctors are there in that strategy. That is primary helper or secondary doctor. First we have to contact by giving some age, by our name, our details to that phone number. After that, primary helper give our data to secondary doctor. He can test or review our details, then only he will give details to the primary helper. That primary helper helps us to recover from that disease. This is like a worldwide help for doctors. This can curb social distancing. This can helping in social distancing. We can follow social distancing in this strategy. Next one, to generate e-tokens that can be deployed by local markets. For suppose in a hostel in IIT Mumbai, for food they have to come, but we have to follow social distancing. How we can solve this problem? By giving some generated tokens to them. Whenever canteen is open, they will come that token numbers as well as. That tokens are generated in even number only. If you see that there is a one problem, what about the senior citizens? If there are any senior citizens, they can contact that people, they can give odd numbers. By giving odd numbers, we can solve that problem also. Who can come is they are getting even numbers, they can come on that token number wise. Who are not getting in, that is senior citizens, they can get odd numbers, they can go and collect the food or anything else. That is IIT Bombay solutions, developed IT solutions. Next one, festivals, turbans and rice beer all part of an exhaustive cultural heritage list. There is India is a heritage for different types of culturals, different types of festivals, different types of heritages. In that there are different heritages are there. First one, Manipur's making rice beer. Next one, tying turbans in Rajasthan. A devotional music of Qawwali. Music of oldest instrument in the country, Veena. It is very important, please underline it. Music of oldest instrument in the country is Veena. Kumbhamela and Ramlila. Pachoti in Assam. Kenner Kangeet of transgenders and composing of Amir Khusro. Kerala's martial art Kalaripattu. Tolubomalata in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These are the festivals and turbans and rice beer are all part of exhaustive cultural heritage. Next one, I promise to make different types of national parks in every state. In this session, we will discuss what are the national parks in Karnataka. They are Bandipur National Park. Second one, Bannerghatta National Park. Third one, Anshi National Park. Fourth one, Kudremukh National Park. Fifth one, Nagarhole National Park. These are the important national parks in Karnataka. With this, we can conclude our video. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam.